If you believe the upper caste has always oppressed the lower caste, you are wrong, and here's why. Before you scroll past or report this or assume what I'm about to say, listen carefully to that statement again. The upper caste has always oppressed the lower caste. Sounds anti-casteism, right? Sounds progressive and morally correct. But pause and look at the grammar. What does this statement already certifies as truth? It certifies that caste exists historically and even today. Yes. Secondly, it certifies something dangerous, that within this caste system there are legitimate categories called upper and lower. Even if the intent is simply to condemn casteism and oppression of people who were on the non-dominant side of history, using the term upper caste has always oppressed the lower caste indirectly purports this idea that casteism exists. True. In that casteism, caste exists. Okay. And in that caste system, there are certain castes which are upper and certain which are lower. An upper caste must not oppress the lower caste, which makes this whole idea bit hypocritical and ironic in itself. You cannot condemn casteism and then also support the very idea that gave birth to casteism. This very system doesn't abolish casteism but maintains casteism altogether. Lot of people who are anti-casteist, the influencers who talk about casteism, also do the same mistake. They forget that how much language and grammar and words matter. A coherent anti-caste position would sound very different from this. It would sound something like caste was a historical system of power. It produced long-term inequalities. Those inequalities still need to be addressed, but people today are not upper or lower by essence. The goal is not to shame the upper and defend the lower. The goal is to destroy the latter itself. But you cannot dismantle a hierarchy while speaking its language. So if you believe upper caste has always oppressed the lower caste, you are not wrong about history. Oppression did exist, but you are wrong about how caste actually ends. Because the future cannot be built using the grammar of hierarchy you claim to oppose. Thank you.